on, guys? So today we're gonna do a video rating, the Sway Boys physiques. I'm gonna rate all of them. Maybe I'm gonna miss some, one or two, maybe three Sway Boys. Cause listen, at the end of the fucking day, I don't know them all, alright? I'm not the typical 14 to 15-year-old girl who wants to get plowed by these guys, okay? That's just not me. It ain't it for me, alright, chief? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go one by one, rating their physiques and, basically telling what I think they should work on, what they have, what's probably their, strong point and shit like that. So, without further ado, let's fucking go. Alright, first one on the list, I'm gonna do Griffin Johnson. Because I've talked about this guy in the past. I made a couple of videos about him, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if he was, gonna take anything for his 90-day transformation he so claims he's gonna have. So if you guys look at his physique, judging by the past experience videos I've made on this guy, I know a couple things about him. Basically, he started off at a really skinny frame, but he worked out before, right? He was, playing baseball and shit like that, so he was an athletic kid naturally. But here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing, right? He's not like the biggest guy. On top of that, he's, still not that huge. But if you look at his latest picture on Instagram, for example, that shit is fucking crazy. He has some traps going. He has some arm development. His chest is, everything's up to par almost, Everything's, very proportioned. I can't really see what his legs look like, but they don't look very good. They look a little scary, alright? And I feel like that's something to note when it comes to the Sway Boys, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when it comes to the TikTokers in general, I feel like these motherfuckers are, skipping legs. There's just something about it, you know what I'm saying? So, looking and judging by Griffin Johnson's physique, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, you see him, doing the pull-ups to the side, whatever the fuck you wanna call those, the Spider-Mans, whatever the fuck. And his back, he's already getting those fucking details on his back, he's got the traps already built up, you know what I'm saying? He's got, some arm development, he's got all this shit. But judging by his physique, I'm gonna be fucking honest with you, I'd say that maybe he's gonna have to work on some legs because, brother, that shit ain't looking right. I'm gonna be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? And he has Bradley Martin fucking training him and shit like that, so who the fuck knows? Maybe Bradley Martin's gonna help him out? Come on, Bradley, you know what to fucking do. Do what you gotta do, man. You gotta give this guy the fucking drugs, alright? I'm gonna say that he needs to work on his arms, bro. His triceps, his biceps. Even, some shoulders, because you see his fucking arm development and it's not that insane, I feel like he has a really good, and this is me before he even really gains that size, because I know he's gonna probably get, decently built. I can just already tell by looking at his response when he's working out, his genetic response when he's training. I can tell that he's gonna have a good chest. He's decently tall, so his chest is naturally a little bit wider, a little bit broader looking. And, once he adds that mass, it's gonna really look nice, alright? And he already has the abs and, all that shit. So, I'm gonna have to fucking say, yeah, work on some arms, dude. Work on some fucking arms, dude. Biceps, triceps, shoulders. You gotta build that shit, because it's looking a little small. But it's alright, bro. We all start somewhere. Next one on the list. Alright, we're gonna talk about Blake Gray. Alright, this guy, he looks like a typical fuckboy. He looks like the guy, you see the Noah Beck, the fucking Griffin Johnson, the Bryce Hall. You see all these motherfuckers. And this guy, he just looks like that guy that slays them all in high school, man. He takes your boys' girl, he takes your girls' fucking girls'. Like, this motherfucker looks like the best fuckboy on the team, alright? This guy has a pretty decent physique. I mean, it's not like out of the ordinary. Again, most of these guys, and I'm, saying quote unquote most, I don't think they're taking anything, you know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. This ain't no fucking natty or not. But looking by his physique and judging it, I'm gonna have to say, he has, a good six-pack going for him. He has some arm development. I'd say his biceps are really his strong point, if you want me to be honest with you, because his biceps seem to peak out very well, I'm not gonna lie. Even if you see, because I've seen some fucking videos on his YouTube channel before, some motherfuckers hopping doing some fucking curls, and I don't know what the fuck kind of videos he does, but yeah, he does that shit. And, you can just tell, people who know their strong point tend to show it off a lot more than, other people, right? So, that's just generally something I would have noticed, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a typical thing that you would see from everybody, right? I go to the gym, when I do leg day, I fucking really show that motherfucker off, because at the end of the day, I feel like my legs are my best point and compared to everything else. So, you want to show something off that you have the best in out of all your fucking proportions. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Where are the legs, man? Where the fuck fuck are the legs? I don't know where these kids are going when it comes to leg days. Are these boys just like, oh boys, it's leg day, I'm gonna go film a fucking TikTok. Adios, motherfucker. Like, where the fuck are these guys' legs? Do I really have to say legs for every single one of these people? Like, I don't want to do that because that will not be a really good video. His abs, you know, he's a very lean kid. He has a back, he has the arms, he has, you know, somewhat of a chest. But in terms of his physique, I'd say his legs are lacking. And obviously, you know, building a little bit more size, this kid could look pretty impressive. I'm not gonna fucking lie. He would look really good. Alright, next up on the list, we have our favorite guy. The guy that we've talked about so many fucking goddamn times on my channel already. I lost count. We have Bryce Hall. Yo, so you got a pretty good physique. Compared to all the fucking sway boys, your physique is up to par. I'm not gonna cap. This guy has some great fucking shoulder striations. He has amazing triceps, especially. I feel like his chest and his triceps are his strong point. And you know that because this motherfucker, every single fucking TikTok or video or whatever the fuck, Instagram post, he's always going to the side, fucking, you know, popping out his chest, flexing his triceps hard as hell. There's just no doubt about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, dude. It's like you literally have really good proportions, especially for being a TikToker. And I don't mean any offense by that, but let's be honest here. Looking at Bryce Hall, right? He's pretty built, right? In my opinion, I don't think he's natural, but, you know, whatever. Judging by, you know, the past experience videos I made on him, if you guys want to see that, you know, there's gonna be a pull-up in the top. But yeah, so, you know, I've seen his latest posts, right? And it's like, it's not like the kid just, you know, from one day to another, you know, he already had these, you know, big shoulders and shit like that. Because generally speaking, he already had semi-cap delts. You know, he looked already good. He's not really that lean. You know what I'm saying? Like, he barely has a six-pack. Like, it's barely visible. Barely noticeable. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like a lot of his body fat is actually stored into his arms, which appears and makes his arms look bigger, which kind of brings back and makes, you know, a little throwback to one of the 90 or Nots I made on Dylan McKnight. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that they have these fucking physiques that, you know, it's really weird because genetically speaking, their fucking fat storage gets stored in, you know, a place that would be more favorable to them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, they got, you know, more fat storage towards their legs, you know, than their fucking midsection, which, you know, is better because your legs are going to look a little bit more meaty, you know, you're going to have the six-pack. So, you know, that's just an example. So, honestly, this guy has amazing, you know, fucking leg development for his, you know, size already. He has great arms. He has great chest. He has a pretty good back, too. I'm gonna be honest with you though, I think that if he wants to make himself really look like that, you know what I'm saying? Especially on TikTok, I'm gonna say, brother, you're gonna have to lean down just a little bit. Alright, you lean down just a little bit and then, you know, really focus on that six-pack of yours because you having that with already the rest of your physique, you're going to look really good. It's going to really pop out because I feel like a lot of people, even though, you know, you're already pretty built compared to most of the sway boys, you know, your shit, you know, you're higher body fat levels. So with that being said, you know, you're not going to look as impressive. Alright, so with that, I'm going to be honest, you know, you take that for what it is. And stop fucking eating out, okay? I see you with Addison Rae, alright? And I know you're going into those fucking little cheeks of hers, alright? But you gotta stop, alright? Because all those calories add up, bro. All those fucking calories add up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 1,000, 2,000. How many calories do you gain, alright, from eating Addison Rae's ass? I bet a shit ton. I mean, that's a fucking beyond a calorie surplus, bro. So you gotta calm the fuck down, alright? I know you guys are back together and then maybe in like 3 months from now you guys are gonna be like, you know, separated or maybe keep it low key or whatever the fuck and go back together again. It's like every single video I make about this guy, he's back with her 1 minute and then he's off and then it's like, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't even fucking matter because this is not what we're talking about, but it's just like I've noticed that within the time, right? But yeah, dude, stop eating Addison Rae's ass because that shit is probably what's gaining the weight for you. But, you know, brother, I can't fucking hate because she's bad as fuck, so good for you. But yeah, work on those abs, brother. Alright, now, next, we fucking have the one, the only, the guy that all the girls would just only dream of sucking him off. No, Beck? I'd say this guy, in the beginning, I wanted to do a natty or not on this guy, right? I wanted to do a natty or not. I first off did a video talking about him, you know, selling himself out short for, you know, promoting an ab stimulator, which obviously doesn't fucking work for jack shit. But I wanted to talk about this guy because of the fact that his physique is really impressive. I'm not gonna lie. He could pass low-key to become a fitness influencer because this guy's physique is not that shabby looking. I mean, the guy kind of has the same build as Bryce Hall, like in terms of size, but on top of that, he has a lean deep cutted midsection six-pack. Like, his midsection is fucking cut deep, looking like fucking a thing in Messiah over here. And then on top of that, you know, his abs are fucking huge. He got blocky abs. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you though, his chest is big. He's got amazing abs, a great chest, a really good back. I'd say what he's lagging on personally though is his shoulders. So if he builds that up a little bit, if he builds his shoulders up, I am gonna be honest with you, this guy could make some serious danger into the fucking TikTok fitness world, because this guy already has an amazing physique, right? But I mean, his legs are not too bad. You know, his chest, all that shit is up to par. But I feel like personally, overall, generally, his arms speaking, right? I feel like they're not as big as everything else. So I'd say, honestly, personally, you start off working those shoulders and really trying to build the mass on him, you know, trying to get that capness on it. It'll really make it appear a little bit larger than usual, right? Especially the fact that, you know, your body's kind of, you know, very wide, right? I feel like his body, his torso is very wide, so it makes and appears his arms to look a lot smaller than it actually is. So it could really play a downside for him, but then on the, you know, bright side, you know, his chest looks fucking really broad and shit like that. So honestly, if you want me to be honest with you, I'd fucking say working on those arms, bro. You know, your biceps, your triceps, you know, especially your shoulders. Work on the shoulders, preferably the arm in general. And yeah, just, you know, try to build that shit up. But honestly, generally speaking, for the rest of your physique though, it's pretty up to par. This kid used to play soccer and he was really good at it too anyway. So, you know, he already had great legs. So yeah, that's all I gotta say for him. Who's next? Who the fuck is next? Josh Richards. Let me look up this kid. I mean, that name is, I don't know. But anyways, that's besides the point. Alright, we look at Josh Richards, alright? And there's one thing I gotta say about this kid. What the fuck? I mean, I don't know if I'm looking at the human anatomy or am I looking at a sway board? What the fuck is going on? We look at Josh Richards, alright, and I mean no offense, alright, brother. I'm just trying to be funny, but here's the thing. You look at his physique, and he's a lot smaller compared to all the other TikTok boys in the sway house. He's a lot smaller. He doesn't have a lot of size, which only means one thing. Because of the fact that if you look at his physique, he has the best abs out of all of them. He's fucking shredded. The guy's literally Tristan Lee, you know, minus all the fucking extra muscle mass, alright? And then, you know, the shortness of height. He literally is shredded. This guy is fucking peeled. He's probably 7-8% body fat, if you want me to be honest with you. Kid is fucking peeled. He's one of those kids that you'll fucking go on and sleep over at his house, and, you know, it's like 12 a.m. and the fucking, oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, there's a spider in my fucking camera! Get the fuck off! You look at Josh Richards' physique, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't fucking know, man. This guy is, he's really small. So that only means one thing, alright? You can just tell by looking at his physique, like I was saying earlier. You know, you go to a sleepover, right, of his house. You go to his house and, you know, you have a sleepover with him, right? And he just looks like one of those fucking kids that, you know, back in the days, he used to fucking overdose eating fucking Gushers and fucking Jolly Ranchers all day. And, you know, the kid really was not too much of an eater, but he would eat a lot of fucking sugar. He obviously works out. I mean, you can't just build a fucking six-pack like that out of the blue and just not do shit. So he obviously works out, but he's probably in an extreme calorie deficit. And it doesn't seem like it's on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's trying to build the mass, but he doesn't know exactly why he's not building the mass. And I think it's because of the fact that he's not eating enough. He's not in a calorie surplus. He's not exceeding the calories he needs to eat to get bigger. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like all that work he does is overloading on his physique, and you know, he's burning too many calories. And with that being said, it brings him down on an extreme calorie deficit, and then, you know, he just stays fucking shredded and peeled all the time. But, you know, it's a downside. Although he may have shredded abs, he can't build any mass. So with this kid in particular, compared to all the sway boys, I'm gonna have to say, you're gonna have to, you know, really start eating, you know what I'm saying? Fucking pack on the calories, pack on the protein, do what you gotta do. And, you know, you're gonna start seeing instant results. Instant. I mean, that's really all you need to do, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I was younger, when I started training, a lot of people make fun of me because I've been training for a long time, and they say, for that amount of time that you've been training for, you don't look too fucking impressive. I mean, what the fuck is going on? But here's the thing, Chief. Before you fucking judge, you gotta know your boy's experience, alright? I was in cross country. I did cross country and fucking track. And I noticed that, you know, I imagine I'm running 5-6 times a fucking week. Sometimes 7 days, alright? And with that being said, I was burning so many calories. I was running miles and miles on end. So I was burning a shitload of fucking calories. And then on top of that, I was working out. I would go do my cross-country meets. I would go to, practice, and we'd run against other teams. And, so that really burned a lot of calories for me. And then right after, imagine, I'm fucking going and working out. I'm already depleted as a motherfucker. Wouldn't even eat. So I just, got really lean. So as soon as I, quit track and, cross-country and all that shit, I started really developing my physique really fast, and I'm not gonna lie, I was probably one of the biggest kids in my fucking middle school and high school. Everyone would look at me like, this guy does steroids. They were fucking around with me, so just steroids in your water or some bullshit. Obviously, we didn't know what the fuck that meant, with steroids in your water. It doesn't even make any fucking sense, but, you get what I'm saying, right? So, just coming from experience, this guy needs to eat. You need to fucking eat, dog, because I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but you need to eat because it ain't looking good for you, chief. It ain't looking good for you, alright? So eat, and then, just pack on size overall, right? With that being fucking said, that's what I have to do for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's your boy Kevin Diaz from Crew Aesthetics. We rated the Sway Boys from, with their physiques and what's looking bad, what's looking good. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to do the Hype House next, I know some of these motherfuckers work out. Fuck, why not? I don't mind. I've been getting into the TikTok world, not too much, but a little bit. And I've been seeing these motherfuckers working out. So, just want to rate them and, their physique, seeing what's up. And yeah, it's your boy Kevin Diaz from Crew Aesthetics. And we're fucking out. Boom.